So we'll start to settle in for our second practice, and yeah, I just thought for interest, just sharing our first resilience in nature session yesterday at the farm, and the plan is that we meet at 8 times through the year to mark the changing seasons. And as I mentioned, there's the festival of Imbolc and the first beginnings of spring, and it kind of marks the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So that will be the spring equinox in around the 21st of March, so we'll meet again at the farm. But it was we just took time to observe and listen to the birds, and kind of I was saying to sort of encourage people to really look at how the farm looks at this time of year, because when we meet in March and later months, it'll look different and different again, and it's quite a nice thing, and one can do it actually, I suppose if you have a garden or a space near you, a green space, then you can watch a patch of nature and almost sort of look at it every day and just noticing those changing seasons and how it changes over time. And almost in a way, the resilience part is, whatever happens, some kind of growth is constantly continuing. This sense of continuation. So however we are, I suppose it's sort of connecting in to understand our own courage and resilience that we might not always remind ourselves of, especially if it's if we're struggling. And it was nice actually, because the grass is low at this time of year at the farm by the nature of things. We walked down to I've just kind of called it our wild area, but sort of where it goes into the proper wetland, and we've got all the rushes, and it was quite special just standing there and sort of listening, standing meditation, listening and noticing. It's quite lovely. But there's a poem or a writing. I'm going to try and share some of it because it's quite sort of long, but I'd like to draw on some of it because it's such a beautiful writing. It's called Imbolc, and it's by a lady called Caroline Mellor, and I just came across her on the internet. So her poem seems to pop up in a few places. So I thought I'd share it with you as a way of kind of settling into a practice and drawing on some elements of the writing, the poem, to support our practice. But continuing, I think, as Ella said, that sense of grounding still feels very important at this time of year and at this time. So however you'd like to listen in, it may be that you come into your meditation position or posture, whatever that means for you, or just resting back and listening. You could close the eyes or hold a soft gaze, or even gaze out a window. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths. In and out through the nose. Feeling how those deeper breaths are bringing in a sense of soothing. Almost like the breath is traveling up and down the body, soothing the nervous system, soothing all the body systems, soothing the organs, soothing the cells. And then continuing with your breath in any way that supports you. Whether it's a few more deep breaths or whether it's just resting in the natural wave. Or returning to deeper breaths at any time. And also, as we work through the practice, if it supports you to place a hand somewhere on the body, also as a way of supporting and soothing the nervous system. Applying just a gentle pressure from the hand. Just like the way we might feel the gentle hand of courage resting in the small of our back. I am the dream of awakening. I am the returning of the light. I am the tough green shoot pushing up through the paved stones. I am the first kiss of sunlight on the unfurling petals of the snowdrop. I am the sap rising in the blossom tree just before it reveals its sticky buds to the sky. I am the riotous celebration humming away beneath the earth's mantle of frozen sleep. I am hope, potential, rebirth and promise. I am the kindling breath which transforms a spark of inspiration in your creative call into a blazing torch. Give me the frost-hardened wilderness, and I will breathe radiant green life over it. Give me the healer, the writer, the craftsperson, and the storyteller, and I will replenish her essence and make her new again. I bestow my gifts of power and courage at the hearth of your soul. Power to step out of the shadows of self-doubt and negativity which have held you in darkness for too long. Power to shed all that which no longer serves you. And courage to clear your heart and mind for the dawn that awaits you. I am the time to honor your unique gifts for their true worth, and to protect and nurture your true and creative self as you would a child. I am the deep longing of the spirit which refuses to be consumed by a narrative of fear, and choose instead to place itself vivaciously on the side of love. I am the stirring in your belly which knows exactly what you are capable of, and it's time the world found out. I am the fire. I am the quickening. I am Imbolc. I am the dream of awakening. And so here we are, resting on this earth, inviting the body to rest comfortably here, softening and releasing any tightness or tension. resting gently with the sensations in the body and the breath. And perhaps we can feel the connection with the earth through the body, through the feet, parts of the legs, the seat of the pelvis. And feeling that stirring of energy beneath us. Maybe we can feel a stirring in the belly. So taking some moments here just to rest your attention in the connection with the earth, in the body, the sense of grounding. And even if it's just having a sense of the energy within the deep earth beneath us. If you wish to, maybe having a sense of drawing on the breath, as though you're drawing on that energy from the earth as it's starting to come up to the surface. And maybe whatever it is you need for your own growth or beginnings, whatever seeds you are choosing to sow for this time, for this year. Calling upon, drawing upon the energy from the earth to support you here. Maybe it's drawing up strength. Drawing up courage. Drawing up love. Breathing them up from the earth, breathing them into your body. To support the stirrings of your energy deep in the belly. And just taking some moments here to rest your attention just simply in the rise and fall of the belly. Just feeling the sensations of the breath here in the belly. Just resting your attention in the breath, in the belly. Feeling nature's stirrings, movement and flow. Simply in the movements of the breath in the belly. Maybe if it feels comfortable, you place a hand on the belly. That gentle hand of courage guiding us, supporting us. feeling the flow of the breath in the belly. And then together we'll notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. So, taking your time to gently shift from the practice. Perhaps bringing in some gentle movement. And opening the eyes, lifting your gaze whenever you feel ready. So, thank you for your practice.